They're saying that this might be what it's actually going to look like. Ooh, you see the little gloss? You know that's gonna be carbon though on mine. It says, is this a R36 GTR leak? Yo, what's going on, guys? Finally, the moment that a lot of people have been waiting for. The Z reveal date has finally been announced, as you guys seen. And also another thing might have been leaked. We got a lot to talk about. We're gonna get right to it. If you guys enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. It helps out tremendously. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you guys so much. Without further ado, let's get it. All right, so if you guys didn't know, the next installment to the Nissan Z lineup is on its way. We've been, looking at it for a while now. They released the prototype and a lot of teasers, and a lot of people have been real anxious to see when this is going to come out. They said maybe sometime in the spring. That came and passed, but now finally we got this, and it's not much. This is pretty much all they gave us. This little teaser right here, August 17th, 2021. And at first I was like, yo, is this the release date? But come to find out, it's the reveal date. They're gonna reveal the actual factory, not the prototype, what it's actually gonna look like. And we're gonna get into all that, all the details right now in a second. But yeah, man, the hype is real. And we got another thing, like I said, to talk about in a minute. That'll be later in the video. But let's check it out. For those who don't know, we started off with the 350Z. As you guys can see right here, this is the 350Z. Well, it goes back further than this. But as far as, recent times, we're not gonna go and do the whole lineage and the whole, history of everything, because that goes back, the 300 and Datsun and a lot of stuff. But we'll start from the 350. This is the 350Z. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. And from there they went to the 370Z, which is pretty similar. It's a little longer, I believe. In the back it's just more straight and it's not as much of an arch. I'm more of a 350Z type of guy. I like the 350s a little better, but the 370s are dope as well. So they went on to this after the 350. So as you guys can see right here, the 370Z is no longer available as of, like, what was it, a couple weeks ago. This was the first sign that something was on the horizon, that they were going to make the first announcement or something was coming. This just happened a few weeks ago. You can no longer get the 370Z brand new. You can still get the GTR, but the 370Z no longer available. And a few weeks after that, this announcement comes out. So like I was saying, we had the 350. Well, first it was the 300. You guys can see it right here. This is the 300Z. So as far as the 300s go, this is where that started. I already showed you the 350Z, 370Z. Now, obviously, what you guys are here for, I don't know if it's going to be called the 400Z or just the Z. That's still up for debate, but hopefully it's just called the Z. That would be dope. But this is what it looks like. This is the prototype, and there was some photos leaked right here. As you guys can see, they're saying that this might be what it's actually going to look like. So you guys can see right here is the front and the back view. That's dope. That's my color right there too. I don't know if I'll get this car in that color, but that's a dope color and it looks cool, man. I don't know, I was kind of iffy about it at first, but it's kind of grown on me a little bit. Pause. And I'm not too mad at it, especially when you see this, the rendered version of it. Yeah, that looks dope. I like that a lot. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get to the details. What you guys came for. As you guys can see right here, it says 2022 Nissan 400Z will debut August 17th in production form. Nissan's new Z sports car will be powered by a twin-turbo V6 with a standard 6-speed manual, and soon we'll see the version you can actually buy. Boom, there it is right there. And that was a big part for me, the 6-speed manual, because as you guys know, I have a Scat Pack. I'm getting rid of the Scat Pack. As you guys may know, if you're not familiar with the content, you could go check it out. I explained the whole reason why I'm getting rid of the Scat Pack, and I will be bringing it back in the near future. But go check those videos out if you haven't seen them yet. But one of the main reasons is because I drove manual for 9 years, and after that, I wanted to experience automatic again. And about a year later, I'm missing the manual, so I'm going back. That's one of the main reasons. I miss that stick shit. I miss the manual transmission too much, and this has the 6-speed manual, what the Supra doesn't have, and that's going to be the main competitor. Obviously, everybody knows. We're going to get more into that in a second as well, but let's continue on with this 6-speed manual. Dope. Supra, you guys, man, come on. Another thing with this is it's built in Japan. This is full Japanese. It's a full Japanese car, straight from Japan, 100%. And for a lot of people, that's going to be a big deal. You know, full JDM. I know when the Supra came out, a lot of people were kind of upset that it's kind of a BMW, you know. BMW did a lot of the work and they just slapped the Supra tag on it, which, you know, I like the Supra. At first I wasn't too crazy about it, but like this one, it did grow on me, pause. And I like the Supra a lot now, and I probably would have got the Supra if it had a manual, but it doesn't. And now we're here with this. So thankfully, you know, maybe it was a blessing in disguise, because as you guys will see, this is looking pretty juicy, man. But let's get into the details. The production version of the new Nissan Z, likely called 400Z, will debut on August 17, 2021. That's the date. Mark it down. Don't miss it. I don't know where it's going to be. I'm going to look more into that. Maybe I'll see if I could get over there, man. Be able to be there in person. That would be dope. I don't know. There, you probably have to be pretty high up in the content creators list and, you know, in with the right people. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to try. We'll see what happens with that. But as you guys can see, it'll be powered by a twin turbo V6 engine, and we'll know all the performance specs at the reveal. Obviously, it should make around 400 horsepower, which in a low 3,000 pound car is going to be a lot, man. The Scat has 485 to the crank, and that thing's like almost 4,600 pounds. So yeah, I mean, that says it all right there. 400 horsepower in that light of a car, that's gonna be nice. But as we read on, the 2022 400Z is expected to arrive by the end of the year, starting at around 40,000. So a lot of people are saying that it was 35,000, starting at 35,000. Now they're moving to 40,000. Seems a little more likely, but we shall see. I know a lot of cars are marked up right now because of the chip shortage and all that, so hopefully that doesn't affect this too much. I am still gonna go to Nissan and see if I could get an allocation for this, see if there's a list or something like that. I'm sure there will be. I know this is gonna be a very popular car, but yeah, man. So they say it's gonna be starting around 40,000. So as you guys can see, Nissan revealed the Z Proto, pictured last fall as a production intent prototype. That car was meant to give us an idea of what will be sold in the States, likely as the 400Z. Nearly a year after it showed the prototype car, Nissan will finally reveal the production version of the Z on August 17, 2021 on its YouTube channel. Images of what appear to be production car have already leaked, and we'll look at that right now. I already showed you the pictures, but boom, there it is again. You see the grill's a little bit different. I think the lights are a little bigger, if I'm not mistaken. Here's a video. We could look at that. Ooh, you see the little gloss. You know that's gonna be carbon though on mine. I'm liking it though, man. It looks very aerodynamic. I thought it was a little plain in the front at first, but it looks dope. And with a few little modifications, yeah, that thing's gonna look pretty damn good, I think. This is the automatic one, which I will not be touching. No more automatics for me unless it's a GTR or a supercar or something like that. But let's go back over here and read on. They showed that it won't be far off from the Z Proto we saw last fall. The car's finished in dark gray, I like that, and silver. Had chrome trim integrated into the grille, slightly larger headlights, different wheels, and a rear deck lid spoiler. The Z badge on the C pillar will also make it to production. The new Z will use a turbocharged 3.0 liter V6 engine. Oh, twin turbocharged, excuse me. The new Z will use a twin turbocharged 3.0 liter V6 engine. And as you guys will see, a lot of people are, you know, speculating. I'm pretty sure, you know, this is what we're gonna see, but they're saying that it's gonna be from the Infiniti Q50 and Q60, a modified version of that engine. And as you guys can see again, 400 horsepower. A 6-speed manual transmission is standard, but there's also an option for automatic, as you guys seen in that picture. We'll know the full details in a few months, including all the performance specs, which should create a compelling matchup against the 382 horsepower Toyota Supra. The 2022 Nissan 400Z should be on sale by the end of the year, starting at around $40,000. But man, twin turbos on this thing with that Q50, Q60 Red Sport engine, that's what they're saying. Hell, you add some downpipes and a tune to that. I've seen what those Q60s could do up close and personal. You guys have seen it on the channel against the Scat. If you haven't seen that video, go back and check it out. But man, those things are quick as hell. I'm telling you guys right now, with just a downpipe and a tune, I mean, yeah, those things go. So if you upgrade the turbos, Oh man, I mean, this thing is gonna be a beast. And I already know a lot of people are telling me, yo, you should get the automatic, it's gonna be quicker, it's gonna come with the 9-speed. I think the Mercedes transmission or something like that. But man, for me, it's more about having fun, you know, with the manual transmission than it is about being the fastest person out on the streets. I'd much rather have fun with the manual transmission than, you know, get my money's worth, because I'm gonna be enjoying it a lot more than be the fastest person in an automatic. I mean, it's cool, you know, but for me it's a little bit boring. You know, I've noticed being in the Charger now, coming from a manual Challenger, you know, you're just sitting there. If you're racing or doing whatever, you're just sitting there. You don't have to do much. You're not as engaged. But if you're in a stick shift, you know, you're engaged the whole time, banging gears. You know, you have to be on point. So I'm looking forward to that. That's where I'm sitting with it. But as you guys can see right here, man, the interior is looking nice. It has the gauges up here, which I love. This is the manual transmission. Looks dope. I like how the interior looks. I won't be going with that color myself. I can tell you that right off the bat. That is a color I do not want to go with, the highlighter color. I'm good on that. But man, this thing is looking nice. I can't lie. When I tell you guys I'm hyped, I'm pretty hyped. So real quick, let's just take a look at the comparison here between the Z and the Supra. Already they're comparing it to it. And I mean, that's the main competition right there. And this reminds me a lot of, you know, what Dodge has done in the muscle car. I mean, a lot of people will say Dodge is the only muscle car left and the other ones are pony cars and sports cars. But, you know, however you want to put it, Dodge really made everybody step their game up, and that just made it so much better, and it made it a dope time to be around for those type of vehicles. And I think the Nissan Z is going to do that same exact thing with the Supra and whatever other vehicles are going to be in that class. So this is pretty dope. Sometimes peer pressure isn't a bad thing if the outcome is positive. Better yet, Toyota has even told car and driver in the past, manual gearbox Supra prototypes exist and have been tested. The ball is in your court, Toyota. So let's look at the comparison here. Pair of sixes, it says. Both rear-wheel drive sports cars are powered by turbocharged 6-cylinder engines. The Nissan is powered by a twin-turbo 3.0-liter V6, which is a modified version of the 300 and 400 horsepower engine choices available in the Infiniti Q50 and Q60. And the Toyota uses BMW-sourced turbocharged 3.0-liter inline 6 that now unleashes 382 ponies and 368 foot-pounds of torque. However, the Supra's power is routed to the rear wheels through the 8-speed automatic transmission that helped it launch to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds during our testing. Nissan hasn't made any performance claims for the Z yet, and production car will also be available with an automatic transmission. I was hearing that the Z would be somewhere around 4 seconds, but that's not like official. Some are saying that it'll be a little lower than that because it does have more horsepower. Obviously the automatic will be a little quicker than the manual transmission, and it should be a 9-speed, we shall see. But let's continue on here. These two Japanese sports cars are even similar in size. Both measured exactly 172.5 inches in length, and they're both around 73 inches wide. The Supra has a lower profile though, at 50.9 inches tall, with the Z at 51.6 inches, a stance that pays homage to the Z cars of the past, with the headlights taking cues from the 240Z and the tail lights from the 300ZX. So it's a lot cheaper than the Supra, which is a big deal for a lot of people, and it's looking like it might be quicker on paper too. And the looks of it, man, from the side profile there, that thing looks dope. So as you guys can tell, I'm hype about the new Nissan Z coming out, the 2022 Nissan Z. I'm excited to hear more about it, to see the reveal, and I will keep you guys updated, because as of right now, it's looking like that's what I might be going with when I get rid of the Scat. But as for the other news, what I was kind of hinting at in the beginning, there might be some news of a new GTR on the horizon, man. The R36 might be on the way. There was a little leak, and I'll bring it up for you guys right here. So boom, as you guys can see right here, that thing looks pretty dope. Here's some pictures of it, and the Red List group is the one who posted this. It says, is this a R36 GTR leak? With the little eyes on it. And as you guys can see, it looks like a magazine, like a Japanese magazine, and it has the Z in it, as you guys can see right there. It looks like a little modified too. Look at the front lip, has a little extra pieces. on the Z. It even has the side skirts and all that. And as you guys can see above it, it looks like an R36. I mean, this looks pretty legit to me. I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you guys think? But here it is. It says R36 GTR, and it has some numbers there. It says right there 2023. So I don't know. Is the R36 coming 2023? I don't know, man. You guys tell me. Could be a leak right there from Japan. Looks pretty dope. Kind of looks similar to the Z with the rear tail lights right there. I don't know, man. I'm kind of liking the way it looks. I don't know. You guys let me know what your guys' opinions on it, what your guys' thoughts are. And also let me know what your guys' opinions and thoughts are on the new 2022 Nissan Z, Nissan 400Z, whatever it's going to be called. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys hype? Is it a cop or a drop for you? For me at first, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was a little bit ugly, but then I started seeing more of it in different colors. I think mainly it was the color for me, maybe. I don't know. But I started seeing more colors. I seen the Nismo render, and then I was like, okay, yeah, this thing is looking dope. I seen some videos of it, and now I'm hype. I like it a lot, and I think it's just gonna grow on everybody more and more, because when something new comes out that you're not really used to, you know, it looks a lot different than anything that's out. And when something like that happens, you know, at first, you know, your eyes got to get used to it, because you're not used to seeing something like that, and it's probably not as attractive to you as it can be the more you get used to it. So I'm hype. And you know, if you've seen my other video about the Nismo, that's the one that I want. Obviously they're probably not going to come out with that right away, so I'm probably gonna have to wait, but it is what it is. I'll get this one, and then when the Nismo comes out, I'll just trade the one I got for the Nismo, because that's the ultimate goal right there. I want the Nismo. I need that. That's pretty much gonna do it for this one. I just wanted to give you guys that information. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments what you guys think, if you're hype or not. If you guys enjoy the content, like, comment, subscribe. It helps out tremendously. I appreciate it greatly. All links are down below in the description for anything you guys might need. You guys see the merch right here, man. 1391 apparel. Link down below in the description. We got a whole lot of stuff over there, a whole lot more on the way. But until the next time, I'm gonna see you guys soon. Who is LouieXIII checking out? Salute.